Good afternoon, guys. Diggin Damon here. Thanks for joining me. Just got back from picking up all of this week's money from all of my sources, and I'm really excited this week. I actually walked into one of my sources, and they had a big smile on their face, and they said, "I got something really, really exciting for you. It's in this envelope. It's really old. It's really fragile, and we wanted to protect it. So we put it here. So they dropped it in. I paid them, face value as I always do, and we're going to check out what we got. For those of you that are first-time viewers, what I do is I have a number of sources that I go to every week, and they collect old money, old notes, old coins for me. And basically, I go to them and they put it in this envelope, and I pay them face value for everything. I do my best not to see what it is, so that when I open this, you guys get to see it and I get to see it at the same time, and we get to enjoy the fun and the surprise and the adventure of it. So, having said that, let's check out what we got this week. So I know I have some bills. And there's right there. Oh, that's not old money. We'll take a closer look, and I know I've got two coins they dropped in. Yep, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and go through the coins first. Oh, interesting. So this is is definitely not an old coin. This looks like it's going to be a quarter from 2002. But it's beat up. So, for those of you guys that have been watching, a lot of my sources don't really know, the difference between old money and new money. They just see something that's different or unique, or maybe have errors on it, and they save it for me. And I collect it all. I collect everything that they save for me. So this is just a really old beat up quarter. So we'll buy the kids some bubble gum for that. This one is, wow, brand new, 2023 quarter. Nothing big about it. It's definitely shiny. This might be a proof that someone pulled out of a proof set, because it's definitely shinier than a standard quarter. But again, this is 2023. Really, it doesn't have any errors, anything like that. So that'll go into the bubblegum fund. So, all right, so. Here we go. So I know what this is. This is the old money. Oh, and I see, oh wow. So I see some really old frayed edges right there. All right, we're going to leave that for the end, and take a look at that. So this is a relatively new 50, 1996. So it's actually an old, large, I call this a large portrait monochrome. It is, however, a trinary. So I think this is why they pulled it aside for me. 2s, 6s, and 5s. So that's pretty cool. I do keep trinaries and binaries and runs and all that good stuff. So I usually try to keep it to the old, but I'm starting to the small portrait monochrome. So I'll probably hang on to that. So let's go ahead and put that in the keep fund right there. Right here we got a 1981 50, definitely circulated. This is kind of the old money that I'm used to them collecting for me. Don't see any big errors. Definitely got some holes in it. Non-star. Nothing on the serial number. Yeah, I'll see if I can trade that or give that to some of my other collectors that might like it. But pretty much too new for me. I collect 1960s and earlier. Nice little bill, so I will see if I can find a home for it. So this is a new bill. I see right away why they did it. Look at this, 33557111 to 2009. So let me see if there's anything else that they might have noticed. I don't see anything. So, this is almost a trinary. If that 7 was a 3, 5, or a 1, we'd have a real nice one. Probably won't hang on to that. It's almost a shame to have trinaries that are $100 bills, because I hang on to them for a long time, and that 100 could buy me quite a few of the 10s that I got beneath it. So we'll probably give that back and see if we can get some older money next week. All right, so here's a nice little stack. All right, so here's a 1995 10 monochrome small portrait. Nothing spectacular about it. Non-star. 9817. Nope. All right. So that's old, but not really old enough for what I usually keep. So we'll put that into the pile to either find another collector that might like it, or we'll utilize that in other ways. 95. Non-star. Nothing special about the serial number. Interesting. Yep. All right. I'm gonna go in that pile. Another 1995. 92126. Non-star. Borders look good. Circulated. It's in pretty good shape, but unfortunately not all that spectacular. So here's a 1990. Circulated. I don't see any ears jumping out. Non-star. Nothing big about the serial, so that's unfortunate. Well, a lot of 10s here. Holy cow, look at that. Someone turned in a bunch of 10s. 93. 245, non-star. Nothing. Whoops, sorry. Yeah, I don't think you're going in that pile, bud. Nope. Yeah, it's just an older bill, but nothing really great about it. 95. Wow, these are all 95, 93s. Non-star. Wow, I'm not. Usually when you got a few ones like this, you get one early one or something that's got some fun to it. But here's a 95. 95 non-star. Nope, don't see anything on that. Nope. All right, well, that's a bummer. 95 again. 5321. Nope, don't see anything with it. That's almost a really, I do know someone that collects ones that have like 0 to 4 and under, but that's got a 5 and a 6, so I don't think they'd be interested in that. No, it's a shame. It's in decent shape. All right. Again, 95 circulated. 5611. No, non-star. Oh man, come on, guys. That's right. I get this envelope here that I'm really excited about. We're gonna see what that is. All right, I'm gonna put that there. 95 10 non-star. Nothing spectacular about it. Oh, bummer, guys. Man, this is killing me. I love these old bills, but they're just not quite old enough. 7235. Nope. And just not old at all. All right. Well. All right, guys. Well, this is really what I'm looking forward to. Oh man, these are definitely old, and they're really chewed up. I'm going to get a couple of these sheaths, I think, to protect them. So, you ready? Here we go. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, they're not what I was expecting. I was expecting old bills. These are not that old. These are 2013. But boy, they are discolored and falling apart. So I want to put these in here just to protect them, because I do think they're really cool. Not quite sure. Wow, what happened to them? 2013 Modern 20. Wow. Hold on. Sorry, this is taking a minute here. I want to try to protect these a little bit from getting any worse. But there we go. All right. Wow. Well, these are interesting. I'm not sure what would really cause this kind of discoloration. You know, if they were damaged in the water or dirt. Hopefully the reflection isn't too bad on those. But you can see they're really, really chewed up around the edges, and this one's got a rip on the middle. I'm not seeing anything super special other than the condition. I mean, these would be, you know, I'd call these survivors. Maybe water damage. I don't know. So tell me what you guys think of that. You know, what would cause that kind of discoloration and fraying around it? I've never seen a bill quite that chewed up. So I'm going to hang on to that just because I think it's cool. You know, they may not really be worth anything, but I'm going to put these in here because, like I said, oh wow, that one's ripped almost in half. So we're going to put that, oh man, hang on. So I should have different protector sleeves than the ones I got for these. I need the ones that kind of clamp shut. So let's see if we can get it in there safely. Wow. So again, this one's the same. It's a 2013. There we go. Obviously badly damaged and discolored. I'll see if I can fix that fold at another time. So again, you know, nothing really different other than the condition. Oh wow, I got a whole stack of them. Let's see what we can save. But I definitely want to know, you know, if you guys might comment on what you think might cause this kind of damage. I have not seen damage like this. You know, for relatively new bills. Again, this is 2013. Are they? You know what? They're sequential. Well, these two are. This is 142. This is 141. This is 85, 89. So it's relatively close to the same number. So I wonder if that had. Look at theirs. There's 144. There's 143. Yeah, these are all sequential for the most part, but this one's actually relatively close. So I bet this was something that happened to, you know, the entire stack, or maybe an entire you know, brick of these notes, which makes me even more curious as to what happened to these. That, you know, obviously these didn't sit in a wallet. This was at least a stack or a brick that this occurred to. So, you know, I've got 8, 9, 5, 8, 8, 9, 7, 6, 9. So these are within, you know, 1,000. So that would be, you know, 10. Sorry, guys. I'm really trying to be careful, but not drag this out too long. These are within 10, or sorry, 1,000, which is 10 straps of these. So I have to wonder if, you know, a whole brick of these notes was affected by something, and these really were the only survivors. Not burned. Oh, there's a 10 and there's a 2. Wow. Oh man. Oh, there's a 1. Wow, this has got really bad bleeding through. Man, these are really cool. I mean, I know they're probably not worth anything. Try to straighten this out a little bit. But I think something like this to me has a lot of character. And you know, that's something all right, I'm going to come back and straighten these out because this is going to take too long to really get these flat and try to get them in protective gear. So, sorry this is taking a little while, guys. I'm trying to be careful. So again, there's another one in that series. So I got that series. Wow, look at that. I mean, they're just falling apart. So I may fast forward through some of this, guys. There we go. So I'd have to. I mean, honestly, my brain goes to anything as, maybe this was part of some kind of nefarious thing. I mean, a theft, and these were hidden away, or something like that. Because this is not normal wear and tear. I mean, these are just beaten to snot. So, maybe what I'll do is I've got some friends that work in law enforcement, and maybe what they could do is look up serial numbers, or maybe there's something online. If anyone watching knows if there's a way to look up a serial number of stolen money, please post that. I'd love to be interested to see if I can link this to something that has something part of our history, or something like that. And this is a 2017. That 10 was 2006. That's the earliest one. Again, these aren't trinaries, these aren't star notes, but they're survivors of something, and they're unique, and they're different, and anyone else would probably just turn these into the bank and say, hey, I found these in the gutter, or whatever, and I just want them trashed, and I don't do that. I'm like, I want to know the history. I want to know what happened to these things. I want to know. Oh, hang on, buddy, hang on. How they got in this condition. What could have caused it. What led to them being like this, because I bet it's a good little story. I mean, I think even it looks to me like the ink, the ink bled from one to the other. I mean, look at those big blue marks on these, and this ink doesn't bleed. In fact, there's a green circle right there that looks like an imprint from something, and there's another green one there. So, I'll be doing some research on this, just to see what these maybe came from, and all that. So, cool. Well, hey, you know what, guys? I'm actually pretty happy with this. I got an older bill I'll get for a friend. I got a trinary that I'll put in mine, and then I got a whole bunch of bills that got some serious character. 3 of them are sequential, and I get to do a little research to find out, hey, maybe there's something cool in the history of banking, or of finance or money that these are a part of, and that's cool to think about. So, all right, guys. Well, hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate you joining me. Hope it wasn't too boring. Sorry it took me a little while to get these in these protective sleeves, but man, I really wanted to get these protected as soon as I can. So thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Please comment if you have any thoughts on these notes, or any of the notes that I've gotten. Please like, please share, and please subscribe. I love to know that you've at least enjoyed my video or my channel enough to subscribe, and that way you'll get notifications when I get get more videos up, which really is about every week. I try to post up my collections for that week and share it with you guys. So, having said that, you guys have a great afternoon, and take care. Bye.